I'm going to share with you a very interesting research finding that I came across recently. So there was a research study published in the Journal of Consumer Psychology, and it was about how people taste in, well, everything from food to fashion to music, how it gets influenced by what they perceive as popular or trendy. So the research, and then they would rate how much they liked it on a scale from 1 to 9. And then the researchers would tell them how many other people liked it. So, for example, if the participants said that they really like spicy food, okay, then the researcher would tell them, okay, great. Most people actually don't like spicy food. And what they found is that when the researchers told the participants that most people liked a certain type of food, then they would rate it as more delicious, more satisfying, less spicy, less healthy. In other words, they were basically conforming to what they believed to be the majority opinion. They repeated this over and over again with other types of foods and also with other things, not just food, but fashion trends, music trends, TV shows, movies, you name it. People were conforming to what they believed to be the majority opinion. And then the researchers went a step further. They recruited a new set of participants and they showed them pictures of two groups of people. One group of people that were described as the majority, the other group of people described as the minority. And then they showed them pictures of the majority group liking either a certain type of food or a certain type of fashion, and then the minority group expressing either a different opinion or no opinion at all. So, for example, the majority group would be shown liking pizza, and then the minority group would be shown either disliking pizza or not caring about pizza. What the researchers found is that those who saw the minority group disliking pizza were more likely to dislike pizza themselves. And those who saw the minority group not caring about pizza were more likely to not care about pizza. So they were showing that trust in the majority opinion is so powerful that even if you have your own opinion, even if you are a minority of one, okay, that if enough other people agree on something, then you're more likely to believe that they're right and you're wrong. This is why I always say that it is so important to think for yourself, to not just go along with the crowd, because if you just go along with the crowd, you're going to end up believing what they believe even if it's not true. You're going to end up doing what they do even if it's not right. For example, just think about fashion. How often have you seen somebody that looks really cool, stylish, fashionable, and you notice that they're wearing something that is completely inappropriate for the weather? For example, I live in a very cold climate. I've seen people wearing sandals in the winter. I've seen people wearing shorts in the middle of winter. And of course, everybody else is staring at them thinking, what are you doing? But the person wearing those shorts and sandals, they probably feel cool and stylish and fashionable, right? Because that's what they see other people like. So what can we learn from this? Well, I think the biggest lesson here is to remember that just because something is popular, just because a lot of people do it or believe it or like it, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's right or good or that it works. Just because something is popular doesn't mean that it overrides your own judgment.